time for the Beer Chill 3 o'clock news on this Thursday afternoon, September 17th, 2015. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I have news headlines at 3 o'clock on this Thursday afternoon going into Thursday evening here. Top story at 3 is controversial statements about vaccines by Republican presidential frontrunner Donald Trump and Dr. Ben Carson have angered medical groups and experts who are calling the statements false and dangerous. At Apple, Chile, residents are sifted from the rubble of destroyed buildings in central Chile on Thursday after a magnitude 8.3 earthquake killed 11 people and sent powerful waves barreling into the coastal area, forcing more than 1 million people from their homes. Washington, the U.S. Federal Reserve kept interest rates unchanged on Thursday and nod to concerns about a weak world economy, but left open the possibility of a modest policy tightening later this year. American Airlines Group Incorporated said on Thursday that as a result of the connectivity issues that guarded all its U.S. The week started pretty terribly for Texas high school student Ahmed Muhammad on Monday. The teen, who was Muslim, brought to a school in Clark City, was part of the main on his own and was arrested for what police initially falsely. Military broadcast statement announced coup in Burkina Faso. Transitional government dissolved. 1 man killed by a gunshot, 60 injured. Troops fired warning shots in Ouagadougou. Central Square's crowds covered. Transitional President PM detained. Croatian police say 73 migrants have entered the country after the flow of feeling war by flow of people and poverty turned toward the Balkan country instead of Hungary, which sealed its border with Serbia. President Obama will personally welcome Pope Francis at the airport when he arrives for his first U.S. tour, a change for the protocol operation that normally only rolls at the red carpet at the White House. London, the head of the Britain's MI5 intelligence agency on Thursday said telecom companies headed ethical responsibility to alert authorities of potential threats as advances in technology pose this century's biggest terror threat. Muzaffarabad, Pakistan accused Indian troops of firing shells across the disputed border in Kashmir on Thursday and killing 3 civilians as tensions ran in both countries just weeks after they called off high-level peace talks. Senator Bernie Sanders, independent Vermont, listened to a news comment about private prisons on Thursday as he seeks to ban them. Army Sergeant Robert Bo Bergdahl appears today before a military hearing in the Fort Sam Houston, Texas, determining where he will face a full court martial for allegedly deserted his post in Afghanistan. 2 more bodies were found in the area of a wildfire raging near California's Napa Valley wine country on 40 days said on Thursday, bringing the total death toll from 2. Brooksville, Florida. Authorities in Florida say they removed more than 3,500 bladed instruments from the home of a woman that they say tried to stab a sheriff's deputy. General Motors will pay $900 million to settle criminal charges related to its flawed ignition switch that have been tied to at least 124 deaths. And a decision that could have gone either way. The Fed decided not to raise its key interest rate in September as America's central bank hasn't raised its rates almost in a decade, and rates have been stuck near zero since the depths of the financial crisis. New York, its Federal Reserve Dane stocks were traded in narrow range Thursday as investors showed nerves over whether the central bank will raise interest rates. Let's take a look at the stock market here. Down 16.85 for 40, up 145 points. SP 5 2014.26, up 18.95 points. And NASDAQ 4,950.55, up 61.31 points. Washington, the number of Americans filed new applications for unemployment benefits fell last week to the lowest level in 8 weeks, suggested that the labor market continued its strength despite the recent tightening in the financial market conditions. New images of Pluto from NASA's New Horizons spacecraft have captured a fog-like haze near the surface as the picture also offers stunning views on the dwarf planets, ranking mountains, and its sweeping plains. Lauren Keller, postdoctoral researcher at Dartmouth College, Sticky Institute of Arctic Studies, looks at Arctic mosquitoes which develop in shallow temporary ponds in springtime, snowmelt in the tundra, which their top predators are diving. Ptolemy researchers will predict a pair of convergent supermassive black holes in a Virgo constellation will collide sooner than expected. A photographer in Australia with some fortunate time and snapped the shot of a steel redhead on the back of a humpback whale. Whale been Malcolm captured the photo wall. Whale walked near in New South Wales. Stockholm, daytime dryness and taking long naps during the day was associated with an increase in prevalence of type 2 diabetes, according to a review of past studies. A analysis of data from a controversial study published in 2001 that opened the doors for doctors to write millions of prescriptions that are tied to press their children and teens that shows up. The drug is not only effective but potentially unsafe. Federal health officials on Thursday urged Americans to start getting an influenza shot and emphasized that, unlike last year, this year's vaccine appears to be a good match with the strains of the flu already circulating in the U.S. Health reports are now saying that the bovine leukemia virus has been linked with breast cancer in women, and bovine leukemia virus can infect the blood cells as well as mammary tissues in dairy and beef cattle. Peter Channel News Time 305. Time for a sports report here. The Wheaton Lions women's volleyball team will be taking on South Virginia Seahawks at Emerson Gymnasium and House Center at Wheaton College in North Massachusetts. Game time 7 o'clock. Here, look at that Major League Baseball scoreboard here. In the top of the third, Oakland Athletics have led the Chicago White Sox 1-0 in the top of the third. And bottom of the 7th, Chicago Cubs leading the Pittsburgh Pirates 9-4. Nearly 9 months after 7-12 emergency recovered his right shoulder, Los Angeles Lakers star Kobe Bryant has been medically cleared to participate in all basketball activities, and NBA source confirmed to ESPN. It's not exactly a stretch to call Rex Ryan one of the most polarized men in the NFL. Despite all his gusto and his bold proclamation they brought the New York Jets back to the Super Bowl, he was eventually canned. NFL announced Wednesday that it would grant the New England Patriots request to have the employees reinstated from suspension. Pierre Channel News Time is now 3:06 here on this Thursday afternoon, going into Thursday evening, and it is time now for a Trevor report here, and looking at starting off in Rhode Island, where Route 146 on the southbound side is sold from Route 15 all the way to Route 95 downtown Providence here. 95 on the northbound side sold from Edwards Avenue, Providence to the state offices in Providence here. 95 on the southbound side sold from Pawtucket all the way to downtown Providence here. 6 tank reactors sold from Route 6 to the 95 in downtown Providence here. Route 3 on the northbound side, it's sold for the Plymouth stretch. That's because got an accident here on Route 3 on the northbound side after the Plymouth Plantation Highway. And also we got another accident on Route 3 to the northbound side, Route 44 in Plymouth. So expect some delays here around the Plymouth area, Route 3. 24 on the southbound side, slow after Route 120 in the Canton here. 120 on the northbound side, so for Route 20 in Randolph, all the way out to Route 24 in Randolph here. Route 3 on the southbound side, so for the split, all the way out to Union Street in Braintree here. 146 of the both ends, slow for the Sutton stretch here. Southeast Express to the southbound side is backed up on the Mass Pike all the way up to the Braintree split. Southeast Express to the northbound side, so for the Dorchester stretch here. 120 on the southbound side is slow from Waltham all the way out to Needham here. 120 on the southbound side also slow before Route 109 in Westwood. 120 on the northbound side slow from Needham all the way out to Route 20 Waltham here. Mass Pike on the westbound side slow from the Logan Airport all the way at the Austin Brett tolls here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side, it's slow from the Southeast Expressway out to Logan Airport here. 93 on the southbound side slow from Somerville all the way up to the Zakia Bridge. 2 minutes on both ends slow for the Boston here. 93 on the northbound side is slow from Zakia Bridge all the way at the Medford. And we got an accident 120 93 in the northbound side around Zakia Bridge. And we got another accident 93 north out of Mr. Valley Parkway in Medford here. 120 in the northbound side, it is so for Route 2 in Lexington all the way to Route 3 in Burlington. 120 in the southbound side, get an accident around Route 3 in Burlington, so expect delays on 120 in the Burlington stretch. 93 in the northbound side, so we got an accident before Route 120 right here. 120 in the southbound side, so from Linfield all the way up to Woburn here. 195 on the northbound side, so from Harvard all the way out to Route 2 in Littleton here. 93 on the northbound side, so from Wilmington all the way out to Route 39 over here, doing an accident on 93 north out to Route 38 here. 93 on the southbound side, so for the long stretch before Route 495. 495 on the southbound side, so for the long stretch after Route 93 here. Up in New Hampshire. 95 on the northbound side, a little around Hampton Tolls here. 95 on the main turnpike, looking good from York to the Garden, except a few slow spots on the main turnpike after the Gray interchange here. The main turnpike here. Okay, look at that MBTA alerts here. Green Line, B branch, Pittsburgh, Ronald eastbound delays due to the Salem train at the Washington Street Station here. On the Silver Line, SL Forks, Pittsburgh, Ronald delays due to traffic here. Commuter Rail. Framingham Worcester Line, train 520 to 1:50 p.m. from Worcester delayed today. The heat related speed restrictions 15-25 minutes. Framingham Worcester Line, train 517, 1:05 p.m. from South Station delayed today. The heat related speed restrictions here. And Framingham Worcester Line delayed due to heat related speed restrictions. Expect 15 to 40 minute delays here. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Except for the Hingham and Hull ferry trips will be rerouted for about 14 days due to scheduled long island bridge construction and added 3 to 8 minutes to travel. Pierre Chill News Times, 3:09. It's time to fall. Weather report here tonight. Patch back after 2 a.m. Otherwise, coast guard about 36 degrees. South about 5 miles coming in the evening near. Friday, patch back before 8 a.m. Otherwise, south sky about 84 degrees. Calm wind becoming southwest around 5 to 7 miles per night in the afternoon. For the night, patch back after 3 a.m. Otherwise, most sky lower and 59 degrees and south about 5 miles coming in the evening near. Saturday, patch back for 9 a.m. West, most sky about 79 degrees and south about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Saturday night, patch back after 11 p.m. West, podcast got about 61 degrees. Sunday, patch back for 9 a.m. West, podcast got about 76 degrees. Sunday night, podcast got about 34 degrees. Monday, most sides got about 68 degrees. Monday night, patch back after 4 a.m. West, podcast got about 34 degrees. Tuesday, patch back of West, podcast got about 68 degrees. Tuesday night, most guys got about 55 degrees. Wednesday, chance of showers, podcast got about 70 degrees. And chance base is 30%. Not temperature at 310. Fair skies, 86 degrees, humidity 43%. That is giving you for the Peter Channel's 3 o'clock news on September 17th, 2015 on a Thursday. Viewers, you have a good afternoon and evening with a good attitude. I'll see you for a late night report at 11 o'clock. Have a good evening.